G'day guys, it's Wes here for Aussie Geek, and on today's show we're checking out the Star Wars Battlefront multiplayer beta. And before I get into it, I just want to say this is more of a glorified demo than it is an actual beta, because the game is playing pretty damn flawlessly and looks absolutely fantastic. Now when you get into the game, you're confronted with a couple of issues here. So first up, you've got a little bit of a marketing sign up down here in the bottom right hand corner, so be among the first to get the latest news from EA Star Wars games. You can jump straight over to the store and pre-order, and then you've got the main reason we're all here. So first up, you can see missions, so single player or two player action, and you can get in and have a quick look at that. So, you know, training, which is not available in the beta. You've also got battles, which again are not available in the beta, and you've also got survival, which is based on single or cooperative action. But one of the things I want to show off to you today is multiplayer. But before I do that, you'll notice that there's a couple of options here. So settings, you can go in and play with the controls, the video, the gameplay, the audio, and check out your EA account, but you can't yet jump into the credits because that's locked for the beta. Now, in terms of stats, obviously they're not capturing those because it's only a beta, but I imagine this will be pretty rich and pretty deep at some point in the future, as well as your collectibles. So you can go and check out a couple of things here. So all of your unlocks in terms of equipment and weapons, and then you've got some dioramas. So be interesting to see exactly what they are when the game actually launches. But let's not delay. Let's get into it. Let's go and check out multiplayer and see what this is all about. So as you can see here, now I'm imagining that there will be more maps and more options coming on down the road, but for the moment we've only got access to Drop Zone and Walker Assault in the beta. But as you can see there, you've got Supremacy, Fighter Squadron, Blast, Cargo, and Droid Run, which will come as part of the initial wave of launch maps, I guess you could call it, in the actual game, which launches in just a couple of weeks' time. Now, in terms of the ones that we have access to, Drop Zone is a single-player game. I guess it's basically team deathmatch where you have to catch a couple of objectives along the way, and you've also got Walker Assault. So this is a big one. So you've got vehicles or planes or you know, the fighter jets or whatever they're called in the Star Wars universe. And you've also got up to 40 other players to contend with. So pretty damn big. But the one I want to show today is Drop Zone. So let's get into it. Alright, so as you can see here, we had pretty much no trouble at all finding a game. There's a ton of people right now actually online playing the multiplayer beta, as you'd expect, because Star Wars is a massive franchise that has a hell of a lot of popularity. I think it's about 37, 38 years old in terms of the movies, which came out originally in 1977. So it's a franchise that's got a lot of affinity for a lot of people, and we can't wait to see exactly how this game continues to unfold. So let's get into it. As I said, here we go. Alright, so visually, that's the first thing you'll notice when you see this game, is it looks absolutely damn stunning. Probably one of the best games that I think you'll see on this current generation. As you know, we've smoked a couple of guys there already. We're on fire. Now, I've got to say, this is probably it's definitely the best looking Star Wars game you'll ever see. There's no question about that, but how does it stack up to first-person shooters like Call of Duty and even Battlefield, which we know DICE has essentially sort of developed over the last few years? So visually, I've got to say it's the best-looking game. I don't think there's even any question marks on that at this point in time. Gameplay-wise, it definitely operates very similarly to Battlefield. There's no question on that. I think that oh, he's with me.
That escape pod has fallen into Imperial hands.
See, that's what this game mode is all about too. Escape pods, not just shooting people. So, I haven't played the objective all that well, have I? So we're just going to run around and try and find that escape pod, which is over there. We're going to kind of flank. How did I miss him? So let's see if we can jump up here and see what we can find. Oh no, I got creamed. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so like I said, visually the game is stunning. I don't think there's even a hint of a question mark about that. It looks divine. Mechanically, it's probably pretty simple. And again, we're only seeing a very light element of the game at this point, as you'd expect. You know, you don't necessarily want to see. Ah, no, we got each other. You don't necessarily want to see the full game at this point because it's obviously just a multiplayer beta. And it's like I said earlier, a glorified demo. So it just gives us the opportunity to test it out and play the game without experiencing everything, because you know they're not likely to give it all to us.
Our forces are capturing the escape pod.
I've got to say I'm definitely enjoying it. No question mark about that. It looks. Don't enjoy getting killed. I think DICE has done a fantastic job. I think, you know, the game, like I said, stunning. It must have been relatively hard to do the balancing, particularly when you get your hero characters, which you'll see pop in the 40 player version. Now, I'm not really showcasing my FPS skills at this point in time, but
another pod has touched down.
Really quickly. Oh, come on! I clearly don't have the power weapons just yet. So like all first-person shooters, it does require a degree of, you know, development and looking after your character somewhat. So, you know, you advance your character.
Securing that pod.
Way to go, team. Ouch. Damn you, aquatic pineapple. Let's see if we can do some range stuff here. Nice. Ouch. Where did that come from? I kind of like this element where it doesn't just require just random shooting from a team deathmatch point of view, but there is a component of skill, and I think that's a good way to do it as we try and race to this next pod. Okay, let's see if we can hold it.
That escape pod will soon be ours.
Okay, let's see if we can go and hide under here. Nice. That was a bit cheeky. Did we get it? Beautiful. See, that's what happens when you coordinate things and you work as part of a team. Where is this next pod? Here we go. So I think my team is starting to finally get it. Except that guy over there, he's not doing anything.
We're securing the area around the escape pod.
So let's get in there. Ah, come on. He was down to 6. Let's get back in there. Now, how does it compare, like I said earlier, to other games of this genre, first-person shooters? Well, I'd say it compares relatively favorably. Come on. That was always going to happen. Yeah, I think it compares relatively favorably. It looks decent.
Taking possession of the escape pod.
I'm just kind of got to get my way out of here. Are we gonna get it? Yeah, look, it's not Call of Duty. I mean, let's just be completely blunt about that. It's not Call of Duty, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, you don't want 47 carbon copies of exactly the same thing. I certainly don't think so, anyway.
Another pod touched down.
Oh, come on, that's criminal. So when you start off in a game, obviously you're a little bit weaker than some of the other guys who have been playing and ranked up and have a little bit more, I guess, battle armor and certainly stronger weapons than I've currently got. But as you can see here, my team have kind of got it together, and they're starting to fight back relatively well, which is good. It feels very random in terms of the drop-ins, though. That's an interesting thing. You can start basically all over the map, which is pretty interesting. So you kind of got to figure things out relatively quickly, and then get on top of where you are and positions and that sort of stuff. Nice. Oh no. How are we going? 8 kills and 12 deaths. Look, we suck, but I'm relatively a low-level soldier at this point, so it's probably not that surprising. I tend to prefer to try and go at least positive with my kill-death ratio. Easier said than done sometimes, but that's always my my main goal. As we get killed again. It's quite competitive in this game, which is good to see. You don't want to be absolutely stonewalled. You want some balance. Oh, come on! You had the blaster cannon. Now you can see some of the guys doing like those massive jumps. I have not yet unlocked that ability. I think I'm only a level 3 at this point in time. So, you know, way down the bottom of the list. I think given that I'm doing okay. And we've been defeated. We've been royally handed our butts on a plate. There's no question about it. So there you go, guys. Look, that's our first look at the Star Wars Battlefront multiplayer beta. Look at that, that's pretty interesting. You get to see everyone's sort of gamer avatar on the Xbox One, so not bad at all. So anyway, look guys, if you liked today's video, if you're liking the Star Wars beta, and it's a beta available to everybody on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, so if you haven't gone and checked that out, I think it's about 7.5, maybe 8 gigs worth of multiplayer beta. I'm sure it lasts for about half a week or so. Definitely available this weekend, so I highly recommend it, and I think you should definitely go and check it out. It's absolutely worth that. It's a game that's leaving me wanting more and more and more, so that's always a good indication of a game. And I'll just check out this, see if we can play as the Imperial guys. Let's see how we go. It's on in 19 seconds, just to give you, I guess, a little bit of a last minute impression of what the so-called bad guys, depending on which side of the Force you are on. But I've got to say, look, the character models are phenomenal. They look just absolutely awesome. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. We're playing as the stormtroopers here, so just the lowly. Oh, look at that. That's handy.
The escape pod will soon be in Imperial hands.
Very handy. Where are those rebel scum? There's one. Nice. Damn you, you rebel scum. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Are you a massive Star Wars fan? I know I've been following it for years and years and years. It's an absolute phenomenal series. And look at the shadowing. That looks phenomenal. Ow! I turned around just to see myself destroyed. Okay, so it looks like we've captured that pod. Where is it? This way. So I kind of like this twist to teamwork. I nearly died there. That was going to be atrocious. I was just going to say I kind of like this multiplayer element to the game where it's not just about team deathmatch. Here we go. This could be dangerous. Ow! That was bad. That was shocking. We didn't even get a hit on him. But I was just saying, like, I like this twist where you're playing the standard team deathmatch, but there's also this extra element. Ah, come on. I got one. Come on, boys. Let's get it together. Oh, where's he going? He's got to be the guy that we take on.
That escape pod has fallen into enemy hands.
Nice. Vader is displeased. Well, we don't want to piss off the Lord himself. Now, the attention to detail in this game, I think, is phenomenal. It does feel like we're on the Star Wars universe. It's little things, you know, like the sounds. Ow, that's not a good thing to be in. Where is that? Oh, come on. An orbital strike? That's the first time I've seen one of those. I can't remember seeing an orbital strike in the movies. Maybe that's just me.
We have taken possession of the escape pod.
Nice. So my team's got the lead at this point. Now, where is this next pod going to be?
Do not let it fall into
That way.
the Rebel Alliance.
Beautiful. We're all kind of in this race to try and get there. Oh, come on. Go team. Alright, let's see if we can pick a few of these guys off now. Let's get there as quickly as we can. Oh, no! The hell are you doing? Let's go and pay our friend here a visit. Ouch! I nearly got him. Yeah, someone else did. That's good. Come on, boys. Rush it. Oh, come on. Must have got me with a headshot or something. Maybe a sniper rifle.
Rebels have captured an escape pod.
Bastard rebels.
We have picked up another escape pod signal.
Where is it? It's a long way away. If I die, Lord Vader will be most displeased. Oh, come on! I didn't even get a hit on him. There you go. So I've got to say, very early on, I absolutely suck at Star Wars Battlefront. Now, I'm going to put that down to the fact that I'm a very low-level character.
The escape pod will soon be under Imperial control.
I'm sure there's an argument to suggest that it might be my lack of skill, but let's not go there. Oh, come on! That's a really great thing about first-person shooters. It allows you to vent a little bit of frustration. Now, I'm sure you would agree this is arguably one of the best first-person shooters. In many respects, it's a little bit like the moon level on Destiny. So, from a visual point of view, anyway. That was a bit opportunistic. Nice. That was always going to end in tragedy. Beautiful. Go team. Now just looking at some of the detail in the background, look, you can see, we'll return to combat. You can see you've got some of those massive ships up there. You've got the TIE fighters flying all around the place. Don't think I've seen that style of ship before, so that might be some reference to the new movie. I'm not 100% sure there. Visually, looking at the background, absolutely stunning. You've got like little steam vents just going up in the background. It just looks absolutely stunning and goes for miles and miles and miles. So there's no question they've done a phenomenal job of putting this game together. Alright, so let's see if we can get in and beat these rebel scum. See that? Even that, like, TIE fighters getting destroyed up in the background. Come on, boys, we've got to get in there. The scale just, it does feel like seriously epic, which is good. Ah, oh, come on, he had a rocket launcher. Again, I can't remember seeing that in the movies. I think we're going to win this one.
We have the location of another pod.
Where is it? There we go. Everyone rushes it. So the team has kind of figured it all out now. We'll be all over this game now. Where are they? Nice.
We have secured the area.
Victory is ours! Absolutely fantastic. So we did a little bit better. We performed second on our team there, so still not a positive kill-death ratio, but we are headed in the right direction. So there you go. We got up on the board there. Fredo 3D. Beautiful. Most pods defended. That's exactly what we want to see. Anyway, guys, look, there we go. We've just played 2 games on the Star Wars Battlefront multiplayer beta. I've hoped you've liked it. If you did, give us a like. Make sure you share the video. If you're new to the channel, very, very important, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, guys, get involved in the conversation via the comment section down below. We would absolutely love to know if you are loving the Star Wars multiplayer beta. So let us know in the comment section down below. Now, for more great content, don't forget you can always go to www.aussiegeek.com and check out a whole heap more stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you all in the next video.